Whispers that really, really matter. I was writing notes today about the three things my father said most to me over my life. The repeated statement my father gave me was, just know the voice of the Spirit. After my 13-year marriage crashed, I went into a loneliness that was indescribable. I didn't really feel like I could stay single and stay a Christian. I didn't think I could. So after I spoke in Cornerstone TV in Pittsburgh one night, the next morning in the airport, I said, Daddy, what should I look for in a woman? He said, just know the voice of the Spirit, son. I said, I understand, but I mean, what are the qualities? You and Mother been married so long. What keeps a man married to a woman? What should I look for in a woman? And he refused to discuss it like he often did. He just said, know the voice of the Spirit. I was summoned by a friend to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And as I walked with this lady preacher who was called to preach, she said under my ministry, she called me her mentor. She was my protege. Her and her husband pastored a great church. We were looking, and I said, I want to feed the children for many years. And I did, about $500,000 worth. But I heard bad news. She was going to the airport, her and her husband, the Airport of Vallarta, and just off the coast of California, the plane crashed. Both of them were killed. I was supposed to be at their church, which I was 2 weeks later, but I still remember the horrible feelings that swept through me. 2,000 people filled up the auditorium of a gymnasium, and I spoke. I was crushed. Father, how did you let that happen? God, why? Why did you let two of my favorite people in the world die in an airplane crash? Preachers, what happened, Lord? And a little bit later, the pastor at Puerto Vallarta said, Brother Mike, let me share something with you. When they got to the airport authorities tried to stop them from getting on the plane. They said something was wrong with their passport, and they fought it and pushed it. And he says they got very angry and pushed their way through, but the airport authorities tried to stop it and said something was wrong with their ticket and their passport. The whispers of God. God tried to stop. God tried to stop it. Family, sometimes we want something so bad that we ignore all the inner problems in our spirit. I'm going to share several little things like this with you in the next few minutes. I'm stirred about the whispers, the ignored whispers of God. I want to tell you in a few minutes about my father, what he told me about that. Are you going through something right now, but you're fighting back God's voice? I'm going to share with you in the next 3 or 4 little videos my thoughts about that. Father, please forgive us for resisting and defying your whispers. Lord, when you block something, you're protecting us. Help us to understand that. The 7 laws that I wish every protege knew. It's book 347. 5 copies for just $15. One of the 7 laws is the law of honor. I can't stress this enough. It's one thing to fight back with authority. That's pretty idiocy. Pretty much idiocy. But to fight against the voice of the Holy Spirit in us. And I'm going to share this in the next 3 or 4 videos. 7 laws I wish every protege knew. It's book 347. I'll hold it up. And if you can, write down this information. 5 copies, $15. It'll be a great gift and a great blessing to you. Thank you with all my heart for being in my world. When God whispers, if he stops you from a marriage, if he's whispering, saying, don't marry this person, don't defy that. One of my best friends in the ministry was Dr. Miles Monroe. I'll tell you about that in my next video. Thank you for watching these videos, and if you don't mind, like retweeting it or sending it out to all your friends or marking it that you like it, I really would put great value on that with all my heart. Mike Murdock here.